Hello, 大家好, and apa khabar semua? The Game Awards 2025 nomination has just dropped, and I'm not joking when I say this might be the most stacked lineup we have seen in years. Indies are punching above their weights, AAA giants are throwing haymakers, and some big surprises slipped through into the list. So today, let's go category by category and break down everything you need to know. So before we dive in, here's the big picture. The headline of the year is simple: Clair Obscur Expedition 33 is everywhere. This game came in swinging with 12 nominations across the board and alone set the tone for the entire show. The other shockwave here is how strong the indie and AA scene is this year, with Hades II and Hollow Knight Silksong standing shoulder to shoulder with the giants. And on Nintendo's side, Donkey Kong is back in the spotlight with Bananza making a loud, unexpected appearance. So if you like variety and you love gaming, this year is wild. So let's dive deep into every major category. Starting off with the big one, the game of the year, here are the contenders: Clair Obscur Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 On the Beach, Hades 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, Donkey Kong Bananza, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now this is a beautiful clash. Expedition 33 dominating with 12 nominations means the industry is paying attention to Sandfall Interactive like never before. They came out of nowhere and really made noise in the indie scene. Hades 2 is the community's favourite, well, my favourite. Silksong is basically a myth turned real again, and there is Kojima with Death Stranding 2 bringing cinematic ambition that nobody else can replicate. My hot take: this is a three-way race between Clair Obscur, Hades, and Death Stranding 2. Silksong is the black sheep here, but still very much in the running. Next up, we have Best Game Direction. This category is all about vision and risk-taking. We have Clair Obscur, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yōtei, Hades 2, and Split Fiction. This is basically creative chaos battling it out with all these big names stacking atop one another, but Kojima will always bring the strange and cinematic. Supergiant is the king of refined gameplay with personality, and Sandfall is the new kid on the block with something genuinely fresh. So if you ask me who truly deserved the title, well, honestly I would say it's between Death Stranding 2 and Clair Obscur. Moving on to the next category, we have Best Narrative, and this is basically a genre buffet. Clair Obscur, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yōtei, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and Silent Hill F. We have a philosophical sci-fi, psychological horror, grounded historical drama, and surreal fantasy. Clair Obscur and Death Stranding again are the two big contenders, but with Silent Hill F being in the mix, we really don't know what to foresee. And moving on to the next category, we have Best Art Direction, and this one is a bit impossible. Again, we have Clair Obscur, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yōtei, Hades 2, and Hollow Knight Silksong. All of these styles are completely different with high fidelity, realism, ultra stylized art, 2D masterpieces, and the list goes on. But me personally, I am a huge Hades and Silksong fan, but Clair Obscur is up there as well. And when it comes to the next category, which is Best Performance, we have Charlie Cox in Clair Obscur, Troy Baker in Indiana Jones, Jennifer English also in Clair Obscur, Konatsu Kato in Silent Hill F, and Charlie Cox being here is a huge Hollywood star next to Troy Baker, which is a powerhouse in the video game industry. The fact that Clair Obscur has 2 performance nominations says a lot about the quality of its acting and direction. The next category, we have Best Ongoing Game, and these are games that is, well, ongoing. We have Final Fantasy Downtrail, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, Marvel Rivals, and No Man's Sky contending for one another. Fig, what do you think about No Man's Sky?
I think it's a freaking great game, man.
Nice. This category is a reminder of how wild service games have become. Helldivers 2 is the biggest comeback story, No Man's Sky continued to surprise everyone, and Final Fantasy is still gold standard. Now, moving on to my favorite category here, which is Best Independent Game. Well, this is going to be a big one this year because we have Clair Obscur, Hades 2, Silksong, all in the independent category when they are also being competed for the Game of the Year segment. You know, indie games and AA game studio are dominating in the industry in 2025. Next, we have Best Action Games. We have Doom the Dark Ages, Battlefield 6, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Shinobi Art of Vengeance, Doom vs Hades. All of these games are really surprising and they're all in a big battle here. Ninja Gaiden 4 existing is already a hype, but in my opinion, I truly hope Battlefield 6 will win this category in pure adrenaline. Moving on, we have Best Action Adventure. We have Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yōtei, Hollow Knight Silksong, Silksong, Indiana Jones, and Split Fiction. And what I love here is variety. First-person adventure, 2D mastery, cinematic narrative, all in one category, but I feel Silksong being here is wild and well-deserved. Best RPG, we have Avowed, Clair Obscur, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2. We're talking about Western RPG versus Japanese RPG, but with Monster Hunter Wild, Clair Obscur, Kingdom Come Deliverance, this is going to be a very tight category.
Adaptations this year are stacked to the brim. We've got Last of Us Season 2 breaking our hearts. We got a Minecraft movie that nobody asked for. Devil May Cry is slicing its way onto Netflix. Splinter Cell Death Watch is lurking in the shadows. And Until Dawn, well, that one is still giving us nightmares for all the wrong reasons. What's really wild is the clash of mediums. TV versus movie versus anime, all battling out to see who wears the adaptation crown. Right now, The Last of Us Season 2 is seemingly the obvious frontrunner. But honestly, Devil May Cry is hot on its heels with pure, unapologetic style points. And with that, back to you, Kel.
Best Sim and Strategy is the next category. We have Civilization 7, Final Fantasy Tactics, Jurassic World Evolution 3, The Altus, Tempest Rising, and 2 Points Museum. I'm really surprised that 2 Points are actually here, and it's a game that I truly love. This is definitely a massive category with giants returning. We have Civilization 7 and Final Fantasy Tactics alone. Well, this is going to be a very legendary fight in my opinion. Next, we have Best Sports and Racing. We have EA Sports FC26. Fit, you hype for that?
Of course, man.
F125, Mario Kart World, Rematch, Sonic Racing, Cross World, Simulation versus Arcade. This is going to be a classic divide. Well, I'm not really a fan of sports, so I will refrain from talking here. And next up, we have Best Multiplayer. We have Ark Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction. Night Rain is huge, but with Ark Raiders and also Battlefield 6 in the category, this is going to be a heavyweight showdown. Most anticipated game? Fik, you want to guess what's the most anticipated game here?
Of 2026?
Yeah.
Power Wash Simulator.
No, it's GTA 6, man.
Yeah, everybody knows
There,
GTA 6.
there are a lot of other games in this list, but with GTA 6 here being the nuclear hype level, I honestly don't foresee anyone else winning this part. And here's my honest take, guys. This year truly proved that great games do not need massive teams. Indies and AA studios came in and fight, and they have landed real punches. Games like Clair Obscur might actually take multiple awards with 12 nominations. I never thought we would see a year where Hades 2 and Silksong are both competing across the board. And as for the game of the year, personally I'm torn between Hades 2 and Clair Obscur, but I digress. What I truly want to know is what you think. Who are you voting for, and which category truly shocked you the most? Drop your picks in the comment section below because I really want to talk about this with you. So if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button and subscribe because we cover all major updates leading up to the Game Awards every year. And tell us which game you want to win and which snub made you scream. And that's all the time we have on this episode. I've been your video game best friend Kelvin Tay, and we'll catch you on the next one.